Wish you very good morning to my dear children. In the previous class, we have started chapter number 8, which is geometry. We have learned about the shapes. We have learned about the two shapes, means flat shapes and solid shapes. Also, we have learned about the point, line and line segment. So today, we have to start the exercise based on it. But before starting the exercise, we need to learn about one more thing, which is ray. So children, in the previous class we have seen that a line. What is a line? We have learned that when an infinite number of points are joined, a line is formed, and it is noted by this kind of line or small line, right? It means this small symbol shows that a line can increase from both the sides, right? From left side also and from right side also, right? Therefore, this is the example of line, राइट हम देख सकते हैं कि इसमें दोनों ही तरफ क्या बने हुए हैं, एरो मीन्स ये दोनों ही तरफ अभी क्या की जा सकती है, इंक्रीज की जा सकती है, राइट मीन्स ये भी लाइन होगी और अगर हम इससे बड़ी लाइन बना दें तो वो भी एक लाइन होगी, राइट लेकिन लाइन हमेशा वो होगी जिसमें ये इस तरीके से दोनों तरफ एरो बनाए गए हों ताकि वो कभी भी किसी उस सेम डायरेक्शन में बढ़ाई जा सके. Alright. After line, we learn about line segment. In line segment, we can say that line segment is a part of line. Line segment के लिए हम क्या कह सकते हैं कि line segment एक line का एक part है. It means line segment has fixed length and it cannot increase. देखिए क्या इसमें एरो बना हुआ है? No. Right? It means ये जो AB है ये एक fixed part है line का. Alright? So it means line segment is a shortest distance between two parts and it is a fixed distance. Means it cannot increase. ठीक है? Therefore, the symbol is like this. Means there is one dash above these two letters. Now today we need to move further and today we need to learn about ray. So children, if you have seen the sun rays, then you can observe that rays can move only in one direction and it also does not have a definite length, right? So what is a ray? Ray has a starting point but no end point. ये एक ही तरफ से स्टार्ट होना शुरू करती है और जिस तरफ ये चलती जाती है उसी तरफ इसकी लेंथ बढ़ती जाती है, राइट मीन्स इट मूव्स इन वन डायरेक्शन एंड देन it does not have a definite length, right? So what we can say that a ray has a starting point but no end point. Has a starting point but no end point. Right? क्या होता है इसको? ये एक तरफ से चलना शुरू करती है और एक ही स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट से चलना शुरू करती है और कितना भी इसको एक्सटेंड किया जा सकता है. एज वी कैन से द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ सन रेज. क्या हम सन रेज की लेंथ को मेजर कर सकते हैं? नो. वाई? बिकॉज दे आर कमिंग फ्रॉम सन and they are extending endlessly, right? So here we use the symbol that is denoted by such kind of symbol, right? Such kind of arrow we use to denote this. So here symbol is O B like this, right? So here you have to write the symbol like this, and then you have to give the name to this ray, and then you have to put the arrow like this. It means this is the symbol for, this is the name of the ray. So children, here we have got three things, right? And in all these three things, line, line segment and ray, there was the difference. Line has two moving points, right? क्या कर सकते हैं line? Two extending points. Line क्या कर सकती है? दोनों तरफ से extend की जा सकती है. It means it has arrow at both the sides, right? In line segment it does not have arrow both the side, right? इसमें arrow नहीं होते हैं, ये इसमें एक fixed path होता है. और इसको हम denote कैसे करते हैं? लेटर के ऊपर सिर्फ एक सिंगल डैश लगा के. लाइन को हम कैसे डिनोट करते हैं? लेटर के ऊपर ये एरो वाली एक लाइन बना के, राइट? और रे को हम कैसे डिनोट करते हैं? सिंगल साइड एरो वाली एक लाइन बना के, क्योंकि हम रे को किसी एक तरफ से सिर्फ एक्सपेंड कर सकते हैं. ऑलराइट, सो चिल्ड्रन, these were the definitions which we have completed now. Okay, now we'll move to the exercise. So here you also need to take out chapter number 8 and exercise number 8.1 in your book. Okay, now we will read out the question, that is, classify the following as line, line segment or ray. So here some lines are given to us and we need to classify that what is line segment and which one is ray. So children, here we can see that this is the line which has arrow at both the sides. It means it is a line. So what we need to write? We need to write line here. Children, please keep it in mind that if you are writing or filling the exercise in book, means you need to write with the help of pencil only. Okay, please don't use any kind of pen in your book. Okay, now in question number B we can see that there is no arrow at both the ends of this line. It means this is line segment. This is line segment. Okay, now in question number C we can see that there is only one side arrow and it is one starting point. It means it is ray here. And in question number D also it is ray here. Alright, so it means the line which has the arrow both the sides, it means it is line. Then if we have no arrow at both the ends, it means it is line segment. Then if we have the arrow only at one end, then it is ray here. Okay, now moving to the next question. Question number 2 is, label the lines as a straight or curved. So children, we have learned the straight line or curved line, right? So here we can see that it is moving the straight direction. That means it is the straight line here. Now In question number B, we can see that it is curved line, as it is in curved shape. And in question number C also, we can see that it is curved line, right? So all these things you can fill in the book only. Please, no need to write these questions in your notebook. Alright, now here, moving to the next question. Identify these lines as parallel or intersecting lines. So children, in the previous class, we have learned that lines which are at the same distance at any point, that means those lines are parallel lines which have the same distance at any point. Okay, or we can say that those lines which can never meet are known as parallel lines, and the lines which are meeting at any point, then it is known as intersecting lines. Now tell me, in question number A, which kind of lines are here? Parallel or intersecting? Of course, these lines are intersecting lines. It means it is intersecting lines, right? Now these lines are parallel because they can never meet. Now again, it is intersecting line, right? And in question number D, these are parallel lines, right? So children, here I hope the concept is clear that parallel lines are those lines which have the same distance between them at each and every point. हम देख सकते हैं कि चाहे हम यहाँ से मेजर करें, चाहे हम यहाँ से मेजर करें, चाहे यहाँ से मेजर करें, क्या इनके बीच का डिस्टेंस चेंज होता हुआ दिख रहा है? No. Or we can say that the lines which can never meet are known as parallel lines, and the lines which are meeting at any point, it means these are intersecting lines. Alright. Now here, moving to the question number 4. The question number 4 is, draw the line segment with these length. क्या करना है हमें? जो ये गिवन लेंथ दी हुई है, हमें इसके साथ एक लाइन सेगमेंट ड्रॉ करनी है. लाइन सेगमेंट मीन्स हम यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं जैसे कि यहाँ पर ड्रॉ है ऑलरेडी. ओके, सो दिस क्वेश्चन वी विल डू इन आवर नोटबुक. राइट नाउ we should move to the further question. Okay, let us complete this exercise in book, then we will move to this question, and then we will do this question in the notebook. Alright, so here, moving to the question number 5. The question is, measure the line segment and label them. Label means क्या होता है? नाम देना होता है. Label means क्या होता है? जैसे कि यहाँ पर ये सारी लाइंस के या रेज के नाम थे ना, जैसे यहाँ पर देखिए OB नाम दिया हुआ है हमने, यहाँ पर देखिए AB नाम दिया हुआ है. इसी तरह से हमें इसको भी कोई नाम देना है. क्या अभी इसके पास कोई नाम है? No. So it means we need to label it. Okay. So first we need to measure this. With the help of a scale only we can measure. You can also take out your scale and you can measure. So we can see. Now I hope it must be clearly visible to you. So children, here you can see that these are the marking here, right, in this scale. And what we need to do? We need to keep our line here. We need to keep this scale at the starting point from here, and then we need to measure the line. So here we can see at this 0, right? This is the, you can see that this is 0 here. Okay, so at 0 we need to keep the starting point, and then we can see that it is coming up to 7. So as this is in centimeter, right? So we can see that this is in centimeter, and it's 0 to 7 it is measuring the length up to 7 centimeter, right? So the length is 7 centimeter, and we can see that the name, any name we can give, AB or PQ or XY. So any name of our own wish we can give, or any labeling we can do. Okay, so in this way the measurement of this line is 7 centimeter. Now moving to the next one. Here again we need to keep our scale at the starting point and at 0 only. Okay, and we can see that it is going up to 5 centimeter only, right? So this is of 5 centimeter, and we need to give the name, so we can give it as PQ. Okay, so in this way we need to give the name also, and we need to measure the line segment, and we have to label it. Alright, now again moving to the next question. Here the question is, identify the line segments in the figures as horizontal, vertical or slant. So children, in the previous class we have learned that what are the horizontal lines, what are the slant lines, and what are the vertical lines. So let us revise. So now here you can see that the lines which are moving from top to bottom, it is vertical line. Then the line which is moving from left to right, then it is horizontal line. And the line which is slant, or we can say that is looking like a ladder, right? So it is slant lines. Alright, now moving to the question. So here AB, BC and AC, 3 line segments are given here, right? How many line segments are here? AB, BC and AC, 3 line segments, right? And from these 3 line segments, this is horizontal and AB and AC is slant line, right? AB and AC is slanting and BC is horizontal, right? Now moving to the next one. Here we can see that how many line segments are here? 4 line segments. How? PQ, QR, RS and SP, right? 4 line segments are here. PQ, QR, RS and SP, right? Now we can see that PS or SP and QR, these are 2 vertical line segments, right? And PQ and RS, these are 2 horizontal line segments, right? So this question also we'll do in our notebook. Right now we'll move to the 7th question. So here the question is, write open or closed for the following figures. Means we need to write that which figure is closed and which figure is open. Okay, so it is clearly visible that this is open figure. क्या ये figure आपको कहीं से बंद दिख रहा है? हम यहाँ से देख सकते हैं कि हम यहाँ से आसानी से एंटर कर सकते हैं, या फिर हम आसानी से किसी दूसरी लाइन को यहाँ से एंटर कर सकते हैं, राइट? सो इट मीन्स इट इज ओपन फिगर. It is open figure, right? Now we can see that this is closed, क्योंकि हम यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर सारी लाइंस एक दूसरे से कहीं पर भी ब्रेक नहीं हो रही हैं, राइट? यहाँ पर हम देख सकते हैं कि ये लाइन तो यहाँ से ब्रेक हो रही है, ये ज्वाइन नहीं हो रही है लास्ट में कहीं पर भी, लेकिन यहाँ पे सारी लाइंस एक दूसरे से ज्वाइंड है, ये कहीं पर भी ब्रेक नहीं हो रही हैं. इट मीन्स इट इज closed figure. Now here we can see in the next question that the lines are broken here from this side. It means again it is the open figure. But in the next figure we can see that the lines are closed. right? Means these are joined and it doesn't break at any point. It means it is closed figure. And again the next one is the closed figure. क्यों? क्योंकि ये क्या आप देख सकते हैं कहीं से भी खुला है क्या ये? No. और क्या कोई भी लाइन कहीं से भी ब्रेक हो रही है क्या? No. It means it is closed figure, and the figure in which lines are broken, it means these are open figure. Okay. Now only question number 4 and question number 6 are left. Now these questions we will do in the notebook. So let us open your notebook. So here you can first write down the heading chapter 8, which is geometry. Then we need to write down the date also. At the left side we can write that is 19th of January 2021, and here we are starting the exercise, that is exercise number 8.1. okay, so here we can see that the question was question number 4, that is draw the line segment with this length. Okay, so first we will write down the heading, that is draw the line segment with this length. Rest of the question we have done in the book and we do not need to write in the notebook. Okay, so here the question, first question is question number A is 5 centimeters. So we need to draw one line segment of length 5 centimeters. So now if we need to draw the line segment of any length, we need to start from 0 only. Okay, so you can see that I have started marked from 0 and up to 5 I need to move, right? So I will draw one line up to 5 centimeter because the question is asking to draw up to 5 centimeter. So you can see that I have drawn one line from 0 to 5 centimeter. It means you need to draw the line from 0 to 5 centimeter, means of 5 centimeter. Children, please use pencil only to make a line. Please don't use pen. Okay. So now here this is the line. You please mark it like this. This is the line of length 5 centimeter and its name is AB. Okay. Now moving to the next question. Here question number B is draw the line segment of 6 centimeter. So again it is very simple to draw the line. What we need to do? We just need to start from 0 and we need to move up to 6 and then we need to join both the points, right? So we can see that we have got one line of length exactly of 6 centimeter, right? You can see here. So this is again we have got one line AB and it is of 6 centimeter. If you need to draw means write like this, then you can write. Otherwise simply we can write that this is the line segment AB of length 6 centimeter. Then again we have the next question, that is 4 centimeter. So we need to make the one more line which is of 4 centimeter. Okay, so here again I need to start from 0 and I will move up to 4. I have put 2 points, one on 0, another on 4, and then I will join both the points. Okay, and in this way I have got the line segment of length 4 centimeter. Okay, so only 3 questions were given in your book. I can give you some more questions. Okay, so you can draw some another line segments of length 10 centimeter. Okay, one is of length 10 centimeter, another one is of length 8 centimeter, and another length is of 7 centimeter. Another line is of length 7 centimeters. So these three line segments you draw by yourself. Okay. So this is the homework for you. Okay. Now moving to the next question. So here next question is identify the line segments in the figures as horizontal in the figure as horizontal, vertical or slanting, right? So we need to draw these figures and we need to identify the lines. Okay, so first we will draw these figures, then we will identify these lines. Okay, so such kind of figure is given in your book, which you can draw in your notebook also. Okay, and ABC is the name given. Okay, now we need to identify the line segments in the figures as horizontal, vertical और slanting. हमें बताना है कि इस फिगर में जो लाइन सेगमेंट्स दी हुई हैं वो उसमें से which one is horizontal and which one is vertical. Okay, so we can see that AB and AC, these lines are slanting, right? So first we will write slanting lines. Slanting line segments. Which one are slanting line segments? These are AB and AC, right? And see, BC is horizontal, right? So we will write horizontal and then we will write only BC. Now moving to the next question. Here there is one rectangle and we can see that two lines are vertical in this rectangle and two lines are parallel, right? Two lines are horizontal. So P, Q, R, S, right? So we can see that PQ and RS, these lines are horizontal, and SP and QR, these lines are vertical. So what we need to do? We need to write that horizontal are PQ and RS, and vertical are QR and SP, right? So children, in this way we need to complete these questions in our notebook. Alright, so please go through the exercise and complete this exercise in your book, which we have done in book, and the questions which we have done in our notebook. So that questions you need to complete in your notebook. Okay, and if you feel that you are having any doubt or you need to ask some question related to these questions or this exercise, you can ask. Okay, so we'll meet in the next class. Bye bye children, take care.